Okay, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the international webinar event, Embracing Digital Transformation Strategy for Global Business, Grow in the Post-Pandemic Era. First, let me introduce myself. I am Novita, and I will host you for today's event. Now, let me welcome our special guest for today. Welcome to the Honorable Dr. Yobbe Lungu, as a Director of Quality Assurance from DMIJSBU University, Malawi, to the Honorable M.D. Safaet Hossain, as an Additional Director, International Quality Assurance Control and Department of Computer Science and Engineering from International Scientific and Computer Bangladesh, to the Honorable Ms. Ida Hendriyani M.Hum, as a lecturer of Computer System Department from STEKOM University, Indonesia. And last but not least, also to the honorable guests and audience today. Okay, before we begin, I have a few housekeeping notes here. Today's session is being live streamed on the University STEKOM YouTube channel. And for today's event, we will start with Indonesian national anthems and continue with the opening speech by Dr. Teguh Santoso as a regular obstacle to the university. And in the next session, we will begin the main event presentation by our special guest for today. Continue with the Q&A session and take a picture for documentation. And as step is closing, first we will sing our national anthem for Ms. Kinan. You can start the session today. Thank you. Okay, thank you. And we will go to the next session. We will invite the most responsible person to the stake to conduct the Skill International event to give an opening speech. Yeah, for Dr. Teguh Santoso, the time is yours. Thank you.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, the honorable guests, assembled faculty members, and dedicated staff and dear students. We are welcome to the Honorable Dr. Yobbe Lungu, Director of Quality Assurance, DMI St. John Baptist University, Malawi, and M.T. Safaet Hossain, Regional Director of IQAC, the Department of Computer Science and Engineering, Institute of Science and Technology, Bangladesh, and Miss Ida Hendriyani, M.Hum, Lecturer of Computer System Department, STEKOM University, Indonesia. And with great pleasure and enthusiasm, I welcome you all to our international webinars today, as we delve into the a topic, very interesting topic that is transforming the landscape of business worldwide. with the title Embracing Digital Transformation, Strategies for Global Business Growth in the Post-Pandemic Era. In the wake of the unpredicted challenges brought forth by the global pandemic, how we conduct business, innovate, and interact with the world has undergone a profound shift. The digital realm has emerged a powerful catalyst for change, giving us opportunities to adapt, evolve, and thrive in this new era. And as we stand at the dawn of a digital revolution, we must not only embrace this transformation, but also chart strategic pathway that will propel our business toward sustainable growth on the global stage. The fusion of technology, innovation, and agility will be the cornerstone of our success as we navigate through the complexities of the post-pandemic world. At STEKOM University, we are committed to equipping our students with the knowledge, skill, and mindset required to embrace digital transformation effectively. Our vision is to nurture future leaders and entrepreneurs who can harness the power of digital technologies to drive business growth, foster innovation, and create value in global marketplace. Today, this course is not just about adapting to change, it's about leading to change, shaping the future, and redefining the boundaries of possibility. Together, let us explore the strategies, insight, and best practice that will enable us to thrive in digital age and contribute meaningfully to the goal of prosperity of business worldwide. I'm very encourage you all to engage wholeheartedly in today's discussion, exchange ideas, and cooperate towards building a brighter, more digital-driven future for all. Together, we can embrace the challenge, seize the opportunities, and embark on a journey of transformation that will redefine the way we do business in the post-pandemic era. Thank you for participating in this international webinar. Let us embark on this path together with courage, curiosity, and conviction. Thank you very much.
Okay, thank you so much for your presentation. And we will go to the main event. Yeah, for our audience, if you have any questions for the speaker, please put them to the chat, and we'll be able to answer some after that in the Q&A session after the presentation. And today, each presenter will have about 30 minutes for the presentation. Now, let's please welcome our first presenter, Ms. Hendriyani, M.Hum, as a lecturer of Computer System Department from Teguh University, Indonesia. For Ms. Ida, the condition.
Yeah, okay. Is it clear my voice, Novita?
Yes.
Yeah, okay. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Today, this special occasion, international webinar related to embracing the power of digital economy, shaping the future of global growth of business. Yeah, I would like to present my topic related to embracing the power of digital economy, shaping the future of global growth business. Yeah, formally I present about my presentation slides. Let me introduce myself. My name is Ida Hendriyani M.Hum. I'm a lecturer of Science and Computer Technology University, Indonesia. Yeah, what we discussed today, there are several main points that we discussed today. Okay, the first one, what is digital transformation? The second one, future of digital transformation. Three, benefits of digital transformation. Four, impacts of digital transformation on the global business growth. And the last one, strategies of digital transformation in business. Yeah, in recent years, the digital economy has emerged as transformation revolutioning the way business operate, connect with the customer, generate value. Powered by technology advantage, the digital encompasses a vast range of activities from e-commerce and digital data-driven innovation and artificial intelligence. The slide example profound impact of the digital economy and its implication for business, economies, and society at large. Yeah, embracing digital transformation with global mindset. Half a year into the global COVID-19 pandemic, visionaries associations are using the crisis to reimagine their business and membership models, eliminate obsolete offerings, embrace digital information, and invest in new products and market development. Decisions that were once made in a month or even years are being made in weeks. Moving staff to telework from home, canceling periodical rate issues, making offerings digital, and postponing or transforming conference into digital formats happened in a flash. Okay, let's face it. It's probably the most challenging time in the careers of association executives and board members, as like a decision you make now will shape the future of your association. Now more than ever, we need to decide where we want to be in 5, 10, and 20 years, the new normal, as many have come to call it accelerated the trend towards a digitally integrated world. Yeah, still few associations have recognized the intersections of digital transformation and internationalization, with more products, programs, and services available through the internet. Most organizations and becoming increasingly visible outside their home market. Yeah, geographical boundaries are becoming less important. People can access content, more technology from anywhere in the world. Yeah, internationalizations, therefore, might just be natural consequence of digital transformation. So, is your organization ready to engage international business, or we have to approach digital transformation with a global mindset? Yeah. What is digital transformation? Digital transformation is when digital technology is used in a very part of business. This change how the business works and how it provides value to customers. It uses cutting-edge technology like AI or artificial intelligence, machine learning, big data analytics, cloud computing, and the Internet of Things or IoT to make things run more smoothly, be more efficient, and do a better job overall. Yeah, digital transformation refers to the integrations of digital technology into all aspects of business. Fundamentally, it's changing how it operates and delivers value to its customers. It involves the use of digital tools and technologies to streamline process, improve efficiency, enhance customer experience, and drive innovation. In today's fast-paced and technology-driven world, digital transformation has become increasingly important for business to stay competitive and relevant. Yeah, there are preparing ASEAN the digital future. Okay, if internationalizations and digital transformation have been increasingly important for some, many associations have been slow at embracing the necessary change to make them a reality. Others have failed to realize the direct relationship with both. Digital transformation provides a unique opportunity for international reach and in the same way, international opportunity fuels the need for better technology and digital channels. Yeah, having the right people in a place is crucial for the success of digital transformations for several reasons. The right people bring the necessary expertise and skill set to the digital transformation effort. They understand the technology, tools, and process required to implement digital initiatives effectively. People with experience in change management can help organization navigations the cultural and organizational shifts that digital transformations entails. They can ease the resistance, foster a culture of innovation, and ensure employees adapt to new ways of working. Yeah, there are several importance or benefits of digital transformation. Okay, the first one, competitive advantage. Digital transformation is crucial for gaining competitive edge in today's fast-paced business environments. Organizations that embrace digital technology can respond more quickly to market trends and customer demands, positioning themselves ahead of competitors. Two, enhanced efficiency. Streamlining and automating process through digital transformation lead to increased efficiency. This efficiency not only saves time and source, but also business to reallocate manpower to more strategic and creative tasks. Yeah. Three, improve customer experience. Digital transformation enables to personalize and seamless customer experience. Through data analysis and AI applications, business can understand customer preference, anticipate needs, and deliver tailored products and services, fostering loyalty and satisfaction. For innovation catalyst. Digital transformation is a catalyst for innovation by integrating new technologies and data-driven insight. Organizations can continuously innovate, bringing new products, services, and business models to the market. Yeah. Five, the last one, adaptability to market changes. Yeah, the digital landscape is dynamic, and business need to adapt quickly to changes in technology and market trends. Digital transformation provides the agility required to navigate uncertainties and capitalize on emerging opportunities. Yeah, digital transformation. There are six components. Yeah, the first one, process transformation, business. Okay. Yeah, there are six core components. Okay, impacts of digital transformation on the business world. The digital landscape is dynamic, and business need to adapt quickly to change in technology and market trends. Digital transformation provides the agility required to navigate uncertainties and capitalize in emerging opportunities. Okay, the first, data-driven decision making. Access to real-time data and analytics in a cornerstone of digital transformation. Business can make informed decisions based on accurate and timely information, minimizing risk, and maximizing the effectiveness of strategic initiatives. Second, global reach. Digital transformation breaks down geographical barriers, allowing business to expand their reach globally through online platform, e-commerce, and digital marketing. Organization can connect with a broader audience and tap into new markets. And third, okay, employee empowerment. Yeah, digital tools empower employees by providing them with the necessary resources and technologies to collaborate, communicate, and performs their tasks efficiently. This result is more engaged and productive workforce. Okay, for cost saving, yeah, while the initial investment in digital transformation may seem insignificant, the long-term benefits include cost saving, automation, optimization, and reduced reliance on traditional methods contribute to financial efficiencies over time. The last one, regulatory compliance. Yeah, many industries are subject to evolving regulations. Digital information helps organizations stay compliant by providing tools to monitor and adhere to changing legal requirements, ensuring the longevity and sustainability of the business. Yeah. Okay, preparing for the future of digital transformation in business. Digital transformation has become increasingly important business across industries. It enables organizations to leverage technologies for improved efficiency, cost saving, enhanced customer experience, and better decision making. In the future, digital transformation will continue to revolutionize business in various ways, including increased use of AI or ML, AI, artificial intelligence, or machine learning, the emergence of blockchain technology, the rise of AI, the rise of AR and VR, the growing importance of cybersecurity, and the impact customer experience. To prepare for the future of digital transformations in a business, companies need to invest in digital skills and talent. They should also stay updated with the latest technological advancement and industry trends. Business that embrace digital transformation will be better positioned to thrive a rapidly evolving business landscape. Yeah, there are strategies for digital transformation. Yeah, 5 key ways digital transformation will revolutionize business in 2024. The first one, increase use of artificial intelligence or AI and machine learning. AI-powered systems can analyze vast amounts of data quickly and accurately, while ML, machine learning algorithm, can learn from patterns within the data without being explicitly programmed. This will enable business across industry to automate process that were previously time-consuming or error-prone. The second one, the emergence of blockchain technology, is decentralized ledger system that allows secure transaction without the need for intermediaries such as banks or governments. The potential are vast, from supply chains management to financial service, offering transparency, security, and efficiency. Okay, the third one, the rise of augmented reality or AR and virtual reality or VR. AR overlay virtual information onto the real world, while VR creates in more simulated environments. This technology have already made an impact on gaming and entertainment, but they also have significant potential in areas such as training, product visualization, and remote collaboration. The fourth one, the growing importance of cybersecurity. A business become increasingly reliant on digital tools and technologies. The risk of cyber threats also increase. Cybersecurity will be a top priority for organizations to protect their data, systems, and customers from malicious attack. Okay, the last one, the impact of digital transformation on customer experience. Digital transformation allows business to personalize their interaction with customers through data-driven insight. This can all lead to improve customer satisfaction, loyalty, and retention by delivering tailored products or service that meet individual needs. Yeah, there are types of digital transformation. There are four. The first one, process transformation, business model transformation, domain transformation, and organization transformation. Yeah, there are several reasons why companies need to digital transformation. The first one, exceed customer expectation. The second one, increase agility. Three, realizing cost saving. Three, improve efficiency. And the four, enhance security. Five, deliver product innovation. And the last one, gain a competitive advantage. Like having the right people in the place is crucial for the success of digital transformation for several reasons. The right people bring the necessary expertise and skill set to digital transformation effort. They understand the technology, tools, and process required to implement digital initiatives effectively. People with experience in change management can help organizations navigate the cultural and organizational shift that digital transformation entails. They can ease the resistance, foster a culture of innovation, and ensure employees adapt to new ways of working. Having innovators and creative thinkers is very important as they can drive the development of new digital solutions, service, and business models. They can identify opportunities for disruptive innovation that can set their organization apart from the competitors. Yeah, as organizations increasingly adopt digital technology and undergo a digital transformation, they face a growing number of cybersecurity challenges and concerns. A robust cybersecurity strategy should be an integral part of digital transformation initiative. Organizations must continually adapt their security measures to address their evolving threat landscape and ensure the protection of their digital assets and data. That's where employing a cybersecurity expert in an organization that is transforming comes increasingly into play. As with the expansion of digital infrastructure, including cloud service, IoT device, and mobile applications, the attack surface broaden as the data increase. When we start working on cybersecurity, there must be an understanding of data and how the data plays a role and operational process throughout organization. once we can start mapping out the data and getting more comfortable with different types of data, then we can figure out what is an acceptable level of risk that we are willing to take on different types of data, because not all data is the same. And once we know that, then of course we can start putting in place different types of measure and preventions, and so on, to make that you are managing the security in a good way. Yeah, change management must come from the top. It really must be embraced by their senior leadership team. Most importantly, who must really drive it across the organization. And do that, the team really has to buy in, because the real success of this change management really comes down to communication, especially amongst the middle of management. They often feel threatened and challenged with the fact all this change is happening, and their jobs rules are changing. Their data will be even harder to get them to transform. Yeah. Okay, this what is it? This last slide. To review all of my presentation slides, embracing the power of digital technology, digital economy or transformation, shaping the future of global business. Okay, there are several points that we have to pay attention. The first one, performance management, process of acquisitions, top life growth, customer understanding, customer touch, and digital modifying. Yeah. Okay, I think that's it. That's all my presentation about embracing business digital transformation. Thank you for your attention, and see you. Okay, that's it. Come back to this MC Novita. Thank you for the time that I given me. That's it. Okay, for the next speaker. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. And yeah, for first question, we have question from Miss Kinan. Give the rapid acceleration of digital transformation during the pandemic. What specific strategies of global business priority to ensure sustainable growth and competitive advantage in the post-pandemic era, particularly in the context of evolving consumer behavior and emerging technology? Thank you. Good morning, Miss Ida.
Yes.
Miss Dida, are you hearing me?
Oh, okay. Directly, yeah, question and answer. Okay. Could you repeat these questions?
The question will be right in the room chat also, Miss. If my voice is not clearly.
Okay, what is the questions? Could you repeat more?
The context
Sorry,
of,
there is trouble in my connection.
yeah, okay, I will write it in the chat, Miss, in your WhatsApp. Mrs. President?
Kalau di instansi lain bisa sampai ke banyak yang tadi sudah apa nggak terlalu itu dari baru ya dari
Your mic still muted.
Okay, there is if internationalization and digital transformation have been increasingly important for some, many associations have been slow embrace necessary change to make them a reality. Especially having the right people in the place of business or a company is crucial for the success of digital transformation for several reasons. The right people bring the necessary expertise and skill sets to the said digital transformation effort. They understand the technology, tools, and process required to implement digital initiative effectively. And the customer will experience navigate the cultural and organizational shift that digital transformation entails. Yeah, they can easy resistance, foster a cultural innovation, and ensure adapt to new ways of business. Yeah, there are several advantage for the customer. The first one, competitive advantage, enhance efficiency, improve customer experience. Improve customer experience, especially digital transformation enables personalized and seamless customer experience. Through data analysis and AI application, business can understand customer preference, anticipate needs, and deliver tailored products and service, fostering loyalty and satisfaction for the customer. My answer.
Yeah, okay, thank you for answering. I think it's very clear answer from Professor Ra. Yeah, and we will go to the second speaker for Dr. Yobbe Lungu. Yeah, from DMIJSBU Young Developers. Oh, we have question again
Thank you
from
for
Miss
the
Ibrahim.
questioner. Thank you.
Thank you. Yeah, Dr. Yobbe.
Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Right, thank you very much. I'm going to talk about product and service design in the post-pandemic era. So
I'm sorry, sir. We cannot see your face.
oh, you cannot see my face?
Yeah.
Well, the computer I am currently using does not have a camera. So the camera is broken for the computer
Okay,
that I'm using.
Okay, you can start it now. You can continue
All
your
right.
presentation. Okay, thank you.
Thank you. Okay, so we are now talking about product and service design. This is part of the embracing digital transformation strategies for global business. So how do you make sure that you design products and services that are appealing to the customers in the post-pandemic era? Right. So next slide. All right. So first of all, we need to define product design. Product design means creating a new product to be sold by a business to its customers. It's essentially the efficient and effective generation and development of ideas through a design process that leads to new products. So we are talking about new products or sometimes existing products which we modify and change and upgrade. That is product design, creating a new product which can be sold, either completely new or you are modifying the next one. All right, next slide, please. So the typical examples of design include architecture and engineering drawings or stakeout drawings, you know, those who are dealing with electronics and maybe computer gadgets. They draw circuits. They have to design where am I going to put this? Where will this cable go? Where will this cable connect? So that's another example. Another example is the sewing pattern. You see the clothes which you are wearing now have got a special pattern. You look at the colors of your clothes. You look at the style of your clothes, the size and the length. So all these are just a few examples of what people do when they are thinking about or designing a product. The architecture or engineering. Think of the architects of the building. They're trying to come up with a new product. So the design stage is very important. It's very crucial. Next, let's go to the next slide. Now, the next is the service design. So these are two different words. The first one is the product. The other one is a service. So this, when we are thinking about the new era, business is about selling out a product, or it may not be a tangible product, might be a service. For example, if you go to the hospital, they will be providing you with counseling. So that's a service. So they have to design how are we going to counsel our clients. When you go to a hotel, for example, they provide you with a service like accommodation or food. So the kind of hospitality that they give you is a service. So when we talk about service design, the connection and combination of people, communication, and material concepts that create, or components that create quality services. So service design is the activity of planning and organizing the business resources. And the resources are the people, the human resource that you have, the properties, and the processes that are engaged or involved in order to directly improve the employee's experience, and directly you are also improving the customer's experience. Next slide, Novita. So what is the purpose of service design? The objective of service design is to formulate both front office and back office strategies that meet the customer's needs in the most relevant way, whilst remaining economic and sustainable for the service provider. And the ideal services are considered to be user-friendly and competitive within their market. For example, if you visit a hotel, one of the things that you want to find there is the internet service. You see how I struggle to connect with my internet. So if I visit a hotel, I would like to go to a hotel that has good internet service. So that's one of the another ideal service that is considered to be user-friendly. And I would want to find a user-friendly internet service that would leverage digital transformation to my experience in staying with that hotel. So what I mean is, when I am in that hotel, if I am well connected to my internet, it will be easy for me to do business with the outside world while I'm enjoying the services of that particular hotel. So the purpose of the service design is to design it in the sense that it is fitting into the digital era. The hotel is very transformed in the way that it is functioning and providing its services. We used to have physical keys in the hotel rooms, the doors. For you to open the doors, you needed to have the traditional keys. Those things are no longer there. This time we are talking about the system that is just a touch, just remote sensing. So you just have a card and put it on the door handle of your hotel. Then the door will open. That's what we are talking about, that kind of service. You are talking about when you are getting into a lift in a hotel or in a hospital, you have a card. You just press it somewhere for a remote sensing. The hotel doors or the doors of the lift or the system of the lift will sense the card. And then it will respond to you what you're looking for. So that's what we are talking about. How do you design your service so that it is user-friendly and competitive, as opposed to the traditional methods that we use to do in the past? So the leadership of the institutions want to make sure that they are embracing a new modern digitalized systems in their business system. That's what we are talking about. Novita, next slide, please. Right. Examples for a customer. When a customer shops at an online website, for example, the first information showed up should be the regions where the products can be delivered. So the online shopping system has made the shopping life easy, because you can do your shopping online. This is part of the digital transformation era, and it will enhance the business. So the first information that you would want to see if you are ordering things from America, for example, then the first thing you'd want to know is where is it is going to be landing or delivered. And we also talk about the online banking information. When you have online banking information and systems, you can transfer your money from this bank to another bank, or from this account to another account. And we also talk about information on travel services. So when people travel from one country to another country, or from one region to another region, if you know what time is the flight is coming, whether that country is looking for a visa, or things like that. So information on travel and details on travel access. So if I come to Singapore, for example, where will I be landing, and how will I connect to my hotel from the airport? So that information, I can find it on the website through the online information travel systems, or the details of the transport access that are provided. And this is part of the digital era. The digital, previously, we have a company in my country and in your country as well, which used to send information through post office, through courier. So all the mails you needed to buy stamps and the envelopes, put your letter inside, and then buy a stamp and seal it and send it. It took 2 weeks or 3 weeks, or sometimes even 1 month before the information was delivered to the other side. But this time, because of the digital transformation, at a click of a button, I can talk to Novita. I can talk to Ida and anyone at STEKOM University through WhatsApp. I can send a Facebook message. I can send an email. So all these have helped an institution like mine to communicate and to link up with your institution, for example, with STEKOM University. So this is part of the service that we are talking about. But it needed someone to develop a product that is user-friendly. That's why I am able to use this. Next, please. Novita. So people talk about the 4 P's of service design. The first, people. The second one, products. The third one is partners and processes. So you need people. In any system, you need to consider how are the human resource, the people, how are they going to get involved? And then secondly, what kind of products are we talking about? What kind of products shall we be produced? And who are the partners in this process of product design and service design? So you are definitely looking for partners who are also engaged in the digital transformation activities, and then the processes that are trying to get us there in the digital transformation. Novita? Next. Yes, so what are the aspects of service design? There are 5 individual aspects of service design, and these are new or changed service solutions. So you can develop new products or new services, new kinds of services, or you are simply changing or modifying. The next one is the service management systems and tools. So how do you manage your services? For example, if you're running a hotel, You know, you need to make sure that your hotel is clean and sanitary, well managed. You also need to make sure that your food does not make people sick. It's the type of food that people will embrace and will enjoy. And who is going to report to who? The systems should be clear. Who is going to clean the toilets and the bathrooms? Who is going to prepare food? Who is going to welcome the guests at the entry point? So these are part of the services management systems and tools. And then the technology architecture and management system. I already talked about a good service these days is an environment that is providing good internet connectivity so that people don't struggle. Because when people struggle with connections on internet, they get embarrassed and they are frustrated, so they lose their patience. Thanks very much that you didn't lose your patience with me because I delayed when I was struggling with the technology, the internet technology. So the ideal, then we talk about the processes, the roles and the capabilities, and then the measurement methods and metrics. So these are some of the aspects that you need to consider when you are designing a proper service that fits into the digital transformation of our time. Next slide. Now, how do you generate your ideas? So Barbara gave a quote where she said, creative thinking inspires ideas. Ideas inspire change. So when you are thinking creatively, you come up with a lot of ideas when you're critically thinking about. So idea generation is not for the easy-minded people or the faint-hearted who easily give up. No, it is for the people who engage their brains and their minds in critical thinking. So you need to think critically in order to come up with idea, in order to generate ideas. So I concur with Babla when she said creative thinking inspires ideas and ideas inspire change. Next slide, please, Novita. Right, so idea generation is the act of forming ideas. It's a creative process that encompasses the generation, development, and communication of new thoughts and concepts, which become the basis of your innovation strategy. Regardless of your goals or the types of ideas you're looking for, the purpose of new ideas is to improve the way you operate. So if you have a business, you need to go back to the business and see what best can we do in order to improve the way we operate. Next slide. How do you develop those ideas? So here are the few tools and techniques for generating ideas. You can either brainstorm or idea challenge, or challenge the ideas, or the other one is called scamper technique, or opposite thinking, or brainstorming cards, or analogy thinking. So let's look at them one by one. Novita? Next slide. So we start with brainstorming. Brainstorming is a group of problem-solving methods that involve the spontaneous contribution of creative ideas and solutions. So you ask people randomly what they think, and then how they think we can solve this problem. So it's a group engagement where everybody makes a contribution. This technique requires intensive free will discussion, which every member of the group is encouraged to think aloud and to suggest any idea as possible as based on their diverse knowledge. So, for example, if the cell phone manufacturing company manufactured a very nice cell phone, then the group can be discussing what else can be added to this cell phone to make it more user-friendly or to make it best. So someone from the group might suggest, let's add a camera. Let's add a camera into this cell phone. Then you find that that's how you came up with a cell phone that has got a camera. So that way, and then somebody said, let's also make this cell phone handset to include an application that can allow Zoom to function. And that Zoom should be allowing the voice component as well as the video. So you see, they are designing and developing a cell phone, a mobile phone that will allow a camera, that will allow the sound, that will also allow, or sound or voice, that will also allow a video component of it. So that's how they are trying to design something, and through brainstorming, people come up with new ideas, and then those ideas are translated into something that is more digitalized, and then in that process, there's digital transformation taking place, and so they are trying to add value to the digital transformation of our time. So that's brainstorming, getting ideas from different people in a group setup. Next, idea challenging. Idea challenging is a focused form of innovation where you raise a problem or opportunity with those hopes of coming up with creative solutions. So the point of idea challenge is to participate in ideation and generate ideas around a predefined theme for a limited period of time. It allows you to form a specific question and direct that question at a specific audience to review or receive new ideas and unique insights. So this is a point where you allow people to participate in idea generation around a predefined theme for a limited period of time. So you raise a problem or an opportunity with hopes of coming up with more creative solutions. For example, those who designed an aeroplane, they designed an aeroplane to also add on the idea of travel. People used to travel on ships or trains or buses or cars, but now they are so the challenging idea is where you say, we have a bus which is doing fine, or we have a train which is doing fine. But can we not create a transportation that flies in the sky? And so they came up with an aeroplane idea because they were challenging the transportation on the sea, but also the transportation on the... Now, within the aeroplane sector, you find that they started with very small aeroplanes, and then it kept on increasing in size. Now, with the coming of the digital era now, digital period, there's a lot of gadgets that have come up with the aeroplane technology. So you find that when you think about the warplanes are sometimes very small, or they can fly at a very fast rate, or they can carry some ammunition for war, or they can maybe fly for long distance. So the traditional ideas that were there at first were challenged. And now the people can make or organize very huge aeroplanes that carry tanks and a huge amount of goods. So that's how you come up with new products. Next, Novita. Yes, so this is the process where when you have a problem or an opportunity, you discover, you define, and then you come up with a plan which you develop. And after you have developed, you deliver that plan, and then you have a solution. So you come in the first level, you have a problem, and that problem gets you into planning, and planning gets you a solution. So these are the three major stages. But in the process, you are discovering something that is very important, that is new, and you define it first. How is it going to look like? You describe it, you define it, and then after defining it, then you develop it on the ground, and then deliver a new product or a new service, which is your solution. Okay, so product design considerations. What are the things you need to consider when you are coming up with a product? Novita, next slide. Yeah, so there are some essential factors, important factors that you need to think about when you are designing a new product. So you remember that product design is also known as industrial design in some cases. So this one deals with defining a product functionally. How is this product going to function? How is it going to be usable? How the economics going to look like? And the aesthetics. This is the beauty, the appearance, things which appear were good. These are the aesthetics and the external appearances that should be very appealing, according to MIT Academy of Engineering. Yeah. Right. Next slide, please. So another tool is the scamper technique. In the scamper technique, which was created by Bob Ebale, and this one is a method used for problem solving or creative thinking. It's a holistic way of applying critical thinking to modify ideas, concepts, and processes that already exist. So the purpose of scamper is to make adjustments to some parts of the existing ideas or processes, reach the best solution. Consists of 7 actions that can be used to replace parts of the process. For example, we talked about maybe in the first place when the mobile phones were being built, they did not have a camera. So through scamper method, people made adjustments to some parts of the existing ideas. So they brought in a camera. So the same thing has happened in some other products like the aeroplane or the vehicles. You find that people have brought in a video screen in their vehicles, in their cars. So that helps them. In some vehicles, people have put the sensor that senses something dangerous in the next 100 meters to come. So that helps you to avoid danger. So scamper method, scamper technique consists of 7 actions that can be used to replace parts of the process. Right, next slide, please, Novita. Right, so those are the 7 methods for scamper. You can either substitute 10 things, or you can either combine two things or three or more things to add up to one thing. You see, when you're coming up with a food product, for example, think about a cake. When you want to bake a cake, you want to come up with a recipe, and that recipe will allow you to combine several different elements to make a very nice cake. You add the sugar, you add the salt, you add the flour, you add the eggs, you add the milk. So you are combining different things. Or you can adapt. You can adapt to the existing system. In that way, you are simply adapting something that has already been produced elsewhere, which maybe it was not existing in your area. While modifying, you are making changes. Some changes you are replacing or making some changes that maybe it might be the changes in terms of shape or color or the size or weight. While the next one is putting on another use, or certain things can be put for other uses, or you can eliminate some of the elements or products, or reverse some of the components that were part of the product. So this is the scamper technique of coming up with new ideas or improving on the existing ideas. So substitute, combine, adapt, and modify, or put to another use, or eliminate or reverse. Next slide, please. So these are the explanations of the scamper techniques, which we have already talked about. We are talking about substituting, binding, adapting, modifying, putting to another use, eliminating, or reversing. All right, so let's go to the next slide. All right, so we also talk about opposite thinking. Opposite thinking is basically thinking about a different way of doing things. So if people design things that are going in the eastern direction, then the opposite thinking would be designing some things that are going in the opposite direction. So this is the opposite reverse thinking technique, which can help you to question consensus, long-term head assumptions, and then break out from the monotony. It's a useful tool to consider if you feel that your team is stuck in the conventional mindset, and coming up with those out-of-the-box ideas seems to be difficult. Often finding the best solutions aren't found through the linear thoughts, but you think about challenging certain ideas. Why do we do things this way? And because we, for example, I told you that the company that used to send letters and mails in my country, they used to use courier. And now when the digital transformation period came, then they say they are no longer concentrating on sending courier or mail through post office, but now they have opened an internet cafe. So an internet cafe will still allow people to come into their place and connect the computers and send the emails or letters through internet. So this is the opposite thinking now, that people are embracing the digital era by challenging the conventional physical mail and now, as opposed to they are sending the digitalized, using the digital gadgets like the computers and the internet. Now people can send emails, WhatsApp, and Facebook, and those related gadgets of communication. Next. Novita? Right, thank you. Brainstorming cards, this is the same thing as brainstorming. The only difference is that with brainstorming cards, you put your ideas on paper. While brainstorming, the one that we heard at first, is just people talking about speaking their mind at random. But with brainstorming cards, you put your ideas on a card, on a piece of paper. And these are useful tools which were created to come up with dozens of new ideas. Because sometimes human brains have a tendency of forgetting what I said yesterday. So by putting your ideas on the cards, then you keep the information that was running through your mind, and you keep a record. So brainstorm cards help you to consider external factors such as what are the trends of, in our society and new technologies and regulation in the context of your business. Right, next is the analog thinking. So the analog thinking is thinking a technique for using information from one source to solve a problem in another source. So how can a problem in a university department, this department, solve a problem in another department? For example, if I am teaching computer accounting in a business class, I'm teaching computer accounting in a business class, I can have access to computers and internet from another department or from a computer lab where there's a computer lab technician, and often that provides a solution. So I'll take all my students of business accounting in computer and bring them to a computer lab, because there, then I find that this is a source which can provide solution to my problem. So analog thinking can help, for example, be used to analyze a successful business, identifying what makes it great, and then applying those same principles in your business. This is an effortless method for coming up with new ideas that are pre-validated. So you can also borrow the same knowledge and thinking from maybe another business elsewhere in town. They are doing well. They are running their restaurant. They are having a lot of customers patronizing their restaurant, and they would like to improve your business. So you can borrow ideas from that business and try them on your business. And that is an analogy. Analogy is simply you are trying to learn and copy from something else. So analogy thinking, you are learning from someone, someplace, and comparing with what you are doing, and taking that information from another place to do it in your place. Right. Next slide, please. Right. So there are some essential factors that should be considered. One is fitness for the purpose. When you design a new product, it has to fit the purpose. It has to fit the purpose. We are living in a digital era. So when we are talking about digital transformation, you have to produce a product that will fit into the digital era. In other words, the products that you design today have to speak to the digital systems of our day. So before you create that product, the designer should know the demand of that product. If you are designing a mobile phone handset, you need to think, how are you going to add the value of the digital aspect to your mobile phone? So you should design your product with the new features that are very essential and desirable in this new digital era. For example, a mobile phone is essential basically for communication, but if you put a camera and some applications that will allow Zoom or Google or internet, then you're trying to match up with the digital time, with the digital era. Next, so fit into purpose. The next element, factor, is the materials finish. So use the materials that are reliable and ensure that the choice of your materials are compatible with each other. So some of the things will have to be standardized. I've seen that, for example, the people who manufacture cell phone handsets, the size of the charger socket is the same. So this type of charger can fit wherever you are in the global community. They have standardized that socket where we put our charger. There might be a few differences depending on the type of the phone, but basically there are some standardized chargers. And so before you manufacture a product, you as a designer must decide on the materials to use. So since the materials used in the products also define the quality and guarantee to make sure that your product is perfect. So the materials should be durable materials. Next, 3. The third essential factor is maintenance. So maintenance is talking about the making sure that whatever product or service you provide, you give it, you use materials that are going to provide longevity of the product. It will not be broken soon. It will be durable, it will be strong. And the appearance, the external appearance of your product should be appealing to the human eye. It should be beautiful, it should look good. Anything that does not look good should be removed, so that the aesthetics. I like the way in the Chinese and I believe Singapore as well, the culture of how food, when they are providing a service to the customers in the restaurant, in the hotel, how food is presented matters most. It's not just bringing food on the table anyhow, but the way they carry the food, the tray of food, and the way they present it to the customer on the table, the way they greet the customer seated on the table waiting for food. That is great. So that is the aesthetic part of the service that they bring in, and not forgetting the quality of the contents, the performance of the maintenance. So that helps to maintain the service or a product for a long time. Next. Novita, next. The other essential factor is efficiency. The efficiency of a product depends directly on the quality of the product. So product designers must design their products to ensure complete customer satisfaction. Only then will the product be in greater demand. So the efficiency of the product. Look at the quality of your product. Should be something that will attract the customer. It should be efficient. Right. Next. Next essential factor is the cost. So whatever cost, it shouldn't be too expensive or too low, but it should be something that is reasonable, that will attract the people's, considering the income levels of your people that you are targeting. The cost should be one of the factors. Next, please. Last but one, fashion. Fashion is very important. We often think of fashion when we think about the dressing of people. So the dressing, if it is not fashionable, nobody is going to buy that one. So think about the current fashions that are attracting people, because when people buy nice dresses that are fashionable, they feel good. So in the same manner, when you are developing products and services in the digital era, you should also think about the fashions. I remember when the cell phone technology was just starting 15 years ago or 20 years ago, some of the cell phones were as big as a brick. They were so heavy, you couldn't put them in the pocket. But over the years, people started to change the styles and fashions. Now we have very small cell phones that are fashionable. And so people go for the fashion in terms of color, shape, size, and so on and so forth. That's another essential factor to consider when you are designing something. So the last one now is the safety measure, number 7. Novita, number 7 is that's the last one now. The safety measures. So when you're designing your gadgets, technology, the digital products, the designer must ensure that the products they design are safe to use. We don't want to design something that is going to bring healthy problems on people's health, on people's bodies. For example, earlier on, I talked about the cards that are using remote sensors when you want to open a door. So those sensors should not bring any harm to my body, because when I'm opening the doors, I'm simply looking for that kind of digitalized services. So quality products will have certificates or accreditation. Designers must create their products according to the regulations of this organization. Right, let's move on. Let's move on. So the aesthetics, this is the beauty, the appearance, the external appearance should also look good, should look great. The aesthetics of the products that we are designing should look good. If you are providing food, for example, in the restaurant, your service should look good. The environment where you are providing your service should look good. There should be clean tables. The utensils, the plates, the cups should be clean and well displayed, so that when customers come in, they will breathe fresh air and they will enjoy the food and the experience of patronizing your place. Next. Right. The product design constellation. So the elements which you also need to consider is the shape, the color, the space, the form, the line, the value, the texture. We already talked about that one. And then additional consideration also include the contrast, the balance, emphasis, proportion, the hierarchy, repetition, rhythm, pattern, wide space movement, variety, and unity. And so we are even considering the service. You see, when we talk of a service, sometimes we think about even staging a music function. So that's why we are talking about the balancing the stage contracts, the repetition of some musical sections of your music, the rhythm, the pattern. So all these matter because we are talking about a product or a service. That's why we talk about all these things. So in general, these visual and the graphic principles work together to create appealing and functional design that makes sense to users, especially those that have digitalized elements, so that the graphic designers use these elements to design or create an image that can convey a certain mood, draw the eye in the certain direction, or evoke a number of feelings. You see, even the way Novita designed a poster to feature the speakers also matters. The way he puts the pictures and the topic and the time, these are part of the digitalized products that have come out from the digital gadgets that you use. Right. So those are product design considerations. Right. Next. So well, we already talked about the phases of product design and development. So as we finish our presentation, we have about 5 levels of phases. First of all, you design your idea. You generate your idea. Okay, what am I going to produce? What am I going to provide as a service? The business idea or the product idea, that's the first level. Do you want to manufacture a mobile phone? Do you want to produce a carpentry product? Do you want to produce a plastic bottle? Do you want to produce a cup or a computer? Or you want to offer a certain kind of service? So you are generating idea. This is the ideation stage where you brainstorm different ideas. Next, the next stage is now where you do market research. So you explore around with your idea in mind. You check around to validate whether this is the right way to do. Otherwise, you may find that not a big deal. It's not a good thing to do. Number 3, you plan now. You make a plan after you confirm during the market research. Now you go to stage number 3, where you plan your product planning. Novita, next. So you plan. After planning, then you go to number 4. Novita, next. So you produce a prototype. When you produce a prototype, this is the first copy of your product. Before you replicate it, before you multiply it, you produce the first copy of your product. And after you are satisfied with the first copy, then you can go to number 5. Novita? Yeah, then you sourcing. Where are you going to get the materials to produce as many as these products that you have designed? Number 6, then you cost it. How much am I going to sell my product, the prototype, as well as the duplicate? And then number 7, you consider how the next one. Next, that's where you commercialize. Now you sell it out. You find the methods of how you're going to market it, and you sell it. And these are the 7 steps that you do. First, you develop the idea, and then you check around whether this is validated, and then you look around aftermarket research. Then you find where am I going to source the material. And then you plan, you cost, and then you commercialize, you sell it, you advertise it. So these are the hints that can make us to embrace the digitalized era. In the digital time where we are trying to add value to our businesses, and we are embracing the digital era for digital transformation so that we can make our businesses more meaningful through product and service design. So we are designing products and services that are related, that are going to make life user-friendly in the digital era. This is where we end our presentation today. Thank you very much. Over to you, Novita.
Okay. Yeah, thank you for your presentation. And we have question from participant in the group chat. Yeah, for this question, we have question from Mr. Riawan. How can we celebrate digital transformation to not only recover from the disruption caused by the pandemic, but also to innovate and expand into new market globally, particularly in region with varying level of technological infrastructure and digital adoption? Thank you. Yeah.
Can you please feature the written part of it, because I was not clear. So can you
I
put the question
will
on the screen?
write in the WhatsApp chat. I will share in your WhatsApp. Okay. Hello?
Hello, so it's in the chat.
Yeah, in the WhatsApp.
Let me check my chat. As I said, my computer is slow, so it's taking time to open my chat. But I think I'll be able to get, yes, I am there. Now, the question from Amin. Amin is saying that he is actually from East Java, and he's saying that I asked for question with the CAC IDA Hendriyani like this: how can business create a digital transformation strategy that aligns with their goals and objectives? What questions should about digital transformation? We can look around, and it depends on the objectives of your business. If you are selling computers, for example, in your business, how can business create digital transformation? So you first of all have to choose the type of materials or gadgets or type of services that are connected to the digital services. For example, instead of going for manual, just the services that are connected to the digital communication, like the mobile phone, like the maybe instead of advertising in the newspaper, that is the local newspaper, that is print media, or in addition to advertising your products in the print media, you can advertise them through Facebook pages. That way, you are trying to make your business to embrace the digital transformation. Or instead of producing gadgets that are manually operated, you like the keys of your door, you can design a product that have a remote sensing, because we are living in a digital age now. I gave you an example of remote sensing, a card that will just help you to open your door easily through remote sensing. So in other words, in simple terms, you take the digital, you are using the digital gadgets and the digital processes to see where they can fit into your business. I'll go to another question from Gerard Setyawan. And Gerard is saying, how can businesses leverage digital transformation to not only recover from the disruptions caused by the pandemic, but also to innovate and expand into new markets globally, particularly in regions with varying levels of technological infrastructure and digital adoption? So, for example, during COVID era, universities were closed, most schools were closed. So, because they were protecting their people from catching the COVID virus. So what the schools, the clever ones, they now embraced an online teaching approach, an online, which is popularly known as ODL, online distance electronic learning, where they could still maintain classes or lessons, they could still maintain communication with their students through through online classes. So that's how businesses can leverage digital transformation, not only to recover from disruptions caused by the pandemic, but also to renovate. So you find that even after the COVID ended and the ban was lifted, and people have continued with the online teaching. So the online webinars like this one is now happening internationally, not because of COVID now, but now globally it is expanding the new markets globally, that now people from Malawi, like me, can communicate to people at STEKOM University. This is something that while people were doing the virtual conferences on other things, but it has now added value in the academia, in the universities, because now we can organize conferences and seminars and international lectures and webinars through our online digitalized systems. Thank you very much. These are the two questions I found on my chart board, but there's another one. I think this one, these ones we have already addressed. Augustina was asking about the roles. What role does leadership play in driving successful business? No, the decisions that are made for a company to go into digital strategies now are made by the leadership of the institution. So the role of leadership is to dream big, dream digital, so that they bring digital transformation in their company and or institution. So thank you very much. These are the questions that I was supposed to respond. Thank you very much. Novita?
Okay, thank you so much for Dr. Yobbe for the wonderful information and sharing your knowledge. Okay, before I proceed, but for our participant, please open your camera. I will take a picture on the count of three. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Okay, another one, 2, 3. Okay, smile. Thank you for your information. Finally, we come to the webinar today. We will like thank you for the speaker for the wonderful information and sharing your knowledge. We hope this information will be beneficial for our participants. At least we hope to have more collaboration in the future with DMIJSBU John the Baptist University Malawi and City University Bangladesh. The webinar for today and beyond. We hope to see you soon. Thank you and have a nice day. Goodbye.